Hey everyone, it's Aryan, and my sister is also here.
Yeah.
Sorry if I haven't uploaded in a while. I've just made a new channel. It's not very popular. It has no subscribers whatsoever because I haven't really told anyone about it. And it's also going to be hard to find.
It's not going to be this long video. It's not going to be that long.
How do you know? So basically as a sorry for not uploading as much, I'm making a new What If. Has been long awaited ever since I made that that teaser in one of my subscriber specials.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, my only subscriber special. And also thank you so much for over 2,000 views on the What If Deku Heading Sans Power Part 1. What do you upload? I did not expect it to be as popular as it did, and same with the other What Ifs. Some were kind of not popular, but hey, that's okay. And I really appreciate all the love you've been giving to this, how much you support this channel. Also, this channel name is back to what it was originally called. So yeah, no more Blue Wolf.
Oh my gosh!
Sorry.
Did you just make like broken wrists? Who did that?
What are you talking about? Come on, we could just talk about this later. Let's get into the what if. And of course, I just made this right out the get-go. I didn't actually think. Of what I was going to do with this. So of course, everyone. Well, this is a world where everyone still has quirks. And wait, no. Maybe it's a world where only females have quirks.
No, they don't.
How do you know? This is my what if. So anyways.
Does bracelet taste like soap?
Okay. Anyways, this is a world where only females have quirks. Males do not have quirks. So yeah, technically, basically all the heroes are female. So yeah, there's basically no male heroes because most likely quirkless people can't really become heroes. So anyways, yeah, so there's only female people. Only female people with quirks. So yeah. So basically gender equality was thrown out the window when the whole quirk society became a thing. And how did Deku get the powers of cross sands, you wonder? Well, I'm not sure. Like I said, I just started this, so I don't know what I'm doing with this. So yeah, and also I'm recording this on my phone, just in case you're wondering why the screen might be a bit, small. And I can't figure a way to make it horizontal because my phone doesn't want to act horizontal.
And Orange's tablet is broken.
Thank you. Yeah. One of my sisters said, yeah, my tablet's broken. I will either have to replace it or get a new one. So yeah, all the gaming series, well, replace and get a new one. They're the same thing. God damn it, I'm an idiot. But anyways, they are basically, my tablet's broken. So all the gaming series that we did before, you could say bye-bye. And the only gaming series that we'll be doing right now is going to be FNAF AR. So yeah. Anyways, just give me a second. Okay. Okay, I just paused the video just to give it to think about how Deku got his cross sand power, and it's a pretty wild one.
Talk,
yes.
Did you ever saw our Gacha Club videos before?
They can't answer. It's a pre-recorded video.
Yes.
And plus the comments aren't gonna be on this video.
Yep.
So anyways. So Deku is bullied just like he is in the canon AU. Well, it's not as bad as he was in the canon AU, as it's kind of normal for females, because all the males are quirkless. And Izuku's mom, however, she doesn't mock Izuku for being a male or not having any quirk. She's pretty supportive, so she just wants to protect her son and, make sure he has a happy life, like she does in the canon AU as well. Anyways, so everything is mostly like canon. Deku meets All Might, all the sludge monster stuff, and all that. However, when Deku comes home, her mother is reading a mysterious. Well, after high school and the whole sludge monster shenanigan and all that, meeting All Might, he goes back home. When he opens the door, he sees his mother reading a mysterious book. And the book was titled The Legend of the Midoriyas, and Izuku said, "Mom, what's that?" And then Inko was surprised by this, immediately closed the book and turned around to Izuku and said, "Oh, Izuku, I didn't know you were here." And Inko, not Izuku. You know what I mean. Izuku says to his mother, "What were you reading?" And Inko replies with a medieval fantasy. And Izuku, knowing this is a lie, says, "Okay, seriously, what are you reading?" And his mother says, Okay, I think it's time you know the truth about our family." And basically, they settle down in the living room, have some tea, and talk about why their family is so special. And not just as special as, normal, like everyone is special, but what I mean is this family is super special. Back over 1,000 years ago, there was a war between, well, not 1,000 years ago, like, actually no, like a few decades ago, or when quirks were first developed. There was this war between quirkless people and people with quirks, basically females versus males. Millions had died that day. However, one person, something Midoriya, because I'm too lazy to think of a name, had stolen a piece of tech from basically the females, and basically this was some kind of quirk extractor or quirk giver made by a female all for one, and he wanted to end the war, so he absorbed all the power from the quirk extractor or quirk giver, and he was knocked unconscious, and basically the box or whatever the machine was drained, basically didn't have any power left. And this had multiple quirks in it, so you can imagine he's pretty powerful now. When he wakes up, he has all these cool powers. He has the ability to summon knives, bone, and metal. And he also his appearance has changed quite a lot. He has all black eyes, and whenever he'd get angry, one of his eyes would be completely black, and the other would be purple. Also sometimes well, he has black eyes with a white iris, and also the other eye is also red, has a red iris, just like Cross Sans does. Um. Anyways, so basically, he can summon metal knives, can also use bones, and has gaster blasters, and also telekinesis. And I completely forget the rest of Sans attacks. I think that's all, but Cross Sans attacks, anyways. And also, he technically can't use the big knife. He can't summon the big knife. He can use these energy knives, though. That's what he can use. And basically makes some weapons for himself. Now known as the he's basically a urban. While people think he's an urban legend, considering that there is an actual Midoriya family, that's kind of thrown out the window. So basically their family is basically a legendary family, and the males was able to win the war with this one man who was extremely powerful. And also he had this heart locket. He also had a heart locket symbolizing his wife who had died in the war. And basically, ashamed by this, that's the whole reason why he snuck into the female base and decided to take the piece of stolen tech. So then he can avenge his wife because his wife basically betrayed the female side. So the females killed her, and basically he wanted to avenge his wife. So yeah, he basically went on a rampage with a bunch of quirks. And while he is long dead, he did have a child with another woman who was because not every female died in the world. No, that would be extremely unrealistic if I said that this was a quirk world with only female quirks, because then there would only be boys left, and who would be bullying each other if they were basically the same. And plus, there would be no offspring because there's no ladies to have children with. So yeah.
How? How do you know?
This is a fan made AU of My Hero Academia. Now be quiet.
Shut up.
But anyways, not Cross. Izuku, after learning this, is completely flabbergasted. And if he told one of his friends about this, they would not believe him. Not one bit they would believe him. That one, and when he goes to sleep, he has a dream about a man similar to the one he pictured from the book, standing right in front of him, reaching his hand out to him, basically implying that he wants a handshake. Zuko, reluctant, is basically poised to attack, but the man says, "Come on, trust me. This is your only chance of developing a quirk." And Izuku says, "What? What do you mean?" And the man says, "Look, I'm the man that you heard from in the story. My name is something, Midoriya. I'm here to give you what you desire. Trust me. This is your only shot at becoming what you dreamt of. Come on, you have to trust me." Izuku, kind of shocked, shakes his hand and then immediately wakes up. This time, when he woke up, he looked in the mirror to see that he had black eyes with a white iris and one red iris. He had realized that now he's accepted the power of that man in his dream. So, the next morning, he tells his mother about this. His mother is confused as to how this happened, but since basically he has a lot of proof, because with the eyes and him being able to use the gaster blasters, she believes him. So yeah. The next day, a female Bakugo, because yeah, basically everyone who had quirks in the original AU now was female. So yeah. Female Bakugo comes up to Deku and basically just slams him against the locker. And Bakugo says, "Oh hey, quirkless loser, what's up with your eyes? Are you trying to fake that you have some sort of weird eye quirk?" Bakugo's groanies laughed at him. Laughed at Izuku. Izuku, angered by this, he decides that he'll just show off his quirk, and encases Bakugo in basically a cage of bones. The grunts, just confused what happens, try to attack Izuku, but Izuku just uses his telekinesis on them, basically send them flying into the other lockers. Everyone who saw this decided to report it to the principal, as this was extremely weird. The first male with a quirk? And the principal has a talk with Izuku, and Izuku is reluctant to answer and tell him about the family legend, because what if the government finds out? They could be basically just run. He could be on the run from the government, and he could be captured and experimented on. And obviously, Izuku doesn't want that type of pain, so he just answers by saying, "I'm basically the first male with a quirk," and everyone's kind of amazed and kind of basically praises him now. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. Sure hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun thinking of the story for this. It's definitely one of my most unique AUs, despite my what if Deku had Air Sans powers, because that's basically the most original, because it didn't really have anything to do with My Hero Academia. It just what if Air Sans just basically had Deku's design. That's it.
So I hope you enjoyed this.
So anyways, I sure hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time.
Bye.